Welcome to Liverpool City Region Creating Careers. Students, please go to our website where you will find all the student resources for this session. Jim, would you like to introduce today's presenters?
Yeah, today we've got Nijam-Zeetank, which is an international logistic group who transport, with Steve Clark.
So basically what I wanted to do today is just give you an overview. And I know there's a lot of focus been about maritime transport, and the majority of the session is about maritime. We are involved in maritime in that we're responsible for the import and export of a lot of chemicals between the UK and Europe, but we're also multimodal, so not just using maritime, but also by road and by rail as well. So we are quite diverse. However, in the UK, our core transport business is the transport of glass by road. So that's what we're hoping to show you today. And as long as I can get this to do its thing, we've got about 10, I might even be 15-minute clip, and this should hopefully explain everything about Nijam-Zeetank, and then we can take some questions afterwards.
Welcome to Nijam-Zeetank. We are the #1 logistics operator for glass deliveries in the UK. We've been on this site since 1993 when we took over the whole Pilkington transport operation. My background is somewhat different because I came from a small haulage company in the town. I'm born and bred in St Helens, and in that time I've done every job which is entailed in a haulage company, from sweeping the floors, making cups of tea. I've been in the job since birth when I was born into the family firm. So from then we were doing deliveries for Pilkingtons, and we were taken over in 1993. And from that time I came in as operations manager and now technical director. My role is multitudinal, from everything from ordering parts, overseeing the operation fully, dealing with customers in many ways possible, with technical issues, vehicle issues, helping customers with solutions to their many and complicated problems. You can say that my job now is problem solving, but the way I've got to it is not through a formal education, it's through hard, bitter experience. But from that point on, there are many ways now into the industry, and it's not just for driving trucks. So come inside and have a look at what we do and see how it fits in with you. This humble building behind you is the hub of operations, the UK operational headquarters for Nijam-Zeetank. And from here, everything is planned, everything is repaired. This is where the drivers are given the work, the planners plan the operations for our many customers, and the whole scenario runs quite smoothly. But behind the smooth outlook, it's like a swan, whereby it's all serene on the surface, but underneath the little legs are pounding away. You will see when you go inside the many people in the operation who are just dealing with issues. The issues aren't like any normal company where they just you can time what you do. In this place, everything occurs minute by minute. This is a people job where interaction with people, drivers, customers, etc. gives a good, seamless solution.
Cool.
So just to show that we're COVID compliant, everybody in the moment comes in and has a temperature taken. Luckily today I'm 35.9 degrees. So now I will hand you over to our operations manager, Stephen Clark, who will walk you through what we do in what I call the hub of the operation.
Hi there, my name's Steve and I'm the operations manager at Nijam-Zeetank. I oversee the operation here. However, it's not me that does the hard work, it's my team. Let's go meet them. So this is Frank. Frank is our operations supervisor, and at the moment he's planning the schedule of work for our drivers. Hi Frank.
Hi Steve, you okay?
I'm all right, thanks. Can you just talk us through what you're doing there briefly?
Yeah, it's my job and part of the team, and just hiding around the corner, is to make sure that our main customers' goods all arrive at the destination safely, on time, and to make sure that the next job is given out to the driver and they all fit nicely together, so that their day's filled out and we make enough profit to keep going and get our customers' goods to the destinations.
That's great, thank you.
No problem.
And this is Anne. Anne's one of our transport administrators, and she looks after the day-to-day running, booking ferries, checking emails, and coordinating with customers to make sure that the goods are getting to the right place at the right time.
So this is where our trailers are taken in every 8 weeks for a periodic maintenance inspection. This is not just something by will, this is a law of the land, and it can be anything between 6 weeks and 12 weeks depending on your operation. The trailers are fully checked over, inside and out, to make sure they're not only safe and fit for the road, but also fit for use by our customers. So now I will hand you over to Kevin Taylor, our fleet engineer. Kevin.
Hello, how are you doing? All right. Hi, I'm Kevin, fleet engineer for Nijam-Zeetank. We look after 120 vehicles, outside customers as well as our own fleet. Just take them on the workshop, have a little look if you like. Got 4 pits, one with brake rollers, headlamp setter, for MOT purposes. As you can see, Mark's working hard there in the pit. There's one of the floor liners that carry the glass. Pit next to it we've got a canopy, which also carries glass, different type of glass. Then we've got an outside contractor that is flatting, that's in for inspection, and obviously the bar pit is for the MOT preparations for the brake rollers and the headlamp tester.
So if someone was interested in becoming an engineer, how would they go about it? What's the best way?
Well, they need to see if there's a course at college, motor vehicle course on heavies. You can do heavies or light cars. And then you need to come and see ourselves or another company, get yourself an apprenticeship. That's the best way around it. Get yourself an apprenticeship, get yourself on the ladder, away you go.
So you've seen everything that goes on in the main building operationally and doing the fitting work, and now to the back office, as it were, the finance department. And now we're going to introduce to you Mr. Michael Day, who is going to take you through what goes on in finances.
I'd just like to talk to you for a minute about the roles that are in accountancy, in the accounts department, the general roles that are in most companies. At Nijam-Zeetank we have 3 or 4 different roles covering different aspects of the business, and these roles are the sorts of roles that you'd find in many companies. And you'll find that if you do a role in a particular company, your skills will be transferable to another company in a similar role, which obviously is a big advantage. So the roles that we're talking about here, and these are typical roles in most companies that have an accounts department. So you'll have a like purchase ledger, a sales ledger, and a wages section. We also have here a section that deals with invoicing of our main customer, which is Pilkington. But the main roles are sales ledger, purchase ledger, and wages. And I say those roles are the roles that you'll find in most companies. And if you can do them, and you've got experience, the good thing is that those roles will be available in other companies, and you'll be able to move your career on from one company to another and, you know, develop a good CV.
And of course, you've seen what goes on inside, but don't forget one important thing which is important to any logistics company: our driver colleagues. Well, that's it. Hope you've enjoyed your tour around the Nijam-Zeetank operation. And well, if you were thinking of going into the logistics operation, well, you've got a feeling of everything that we do and most of the things that you would see in any logistics company. Hope to see you soon.
I hope that wasn't too
was,
long.
No, that was excellent. Absolutely.
So what we tried to do, and
like,
apologies for some of the quiet bits in it, but obviously we've been socially distancing the same as everybody else. So trying to hold cameras as close to people without getting too close is the way of the world at the minute. But what we try to do is show all the different roles within our organisation, and hopefully that's sparked a little bit of thought amongst people. And well, there you go. So we are Nijam-Zeetank, Jim.
Nijam-Zeetank.
Yeah, well done. Well done.
All right. Steve, and thanks very, very much, everyone, for that. Honestly, that's exactly what we need. It's not about us. It's what you've demonstrated there for me was the spirit and the concept of what we're trying to do. And what we're trying to do is make people aware is that, you know, people, because they're operations directors, don't just get the job as operations director. There's a pathway that you go through. And as you demonstrated there quite clearly, is you go through many different pathways, but you have the transferable skills that you've been talking about for us and the way it works. And thank you very much for that detail. Okay. And we'll be in touch we're going to do a question and answer session with you, but we'll get the questions and we'll get them to you. And then later on, we'll do a question and answer session with you through a Zoom. Yeah. And that'll get the youngsters even more because you'll be able to add more value to what you do. Nijam-Zeetank. Nijam-Zeetank. Sorry about that. Thanks very much, gentlemen. Thank you very much for your time.
No problem at all.
Students, don't forget to check out the Creating Careers roadmap to evaluate today's session. The employer video links and resources are all available on our website. Go to growthplatform.org/talent/careers hub. If you've got any further questions that you want to send in to us, please send them to the Careers Hub at growthplatform.org. Thanks for joining.